Hola familia, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Welcome to the first day of 12 days of Alex News. I decided to do 12 days in a row this year. I have done this in the past a few years ago when I did have a full-time job and not so many children or dogs. So I decided this year, let's give it a shot. I know I couldn't handle a whole month due to virtual learning, but I could handle 12 days. So for the next 12 days, you guys will be seeing my face, whether you guys like it or not, click or not click. I will be right there with you guys every single evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but that's the time I typically upload anyway. So today is the first day of my 12 days. Going forward, I have no clue what the rest of my schedule will look like. I'm pre-filming everything, so I know today's the first day, so we're gonna roll with it. So as you guys can see from the title, we are doing my finale for 10 in 2020 Rolling Project Pan. This was a year-long project pan with rolling products. This is something that I've been doing for the last 2 to 3 years, and today we are seeing the finale of this project pan. It is bittersweet, but it must come to an end. So if you are interested, stay tuned. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alejandra. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a Dash Project Pan. That is something that interests you. Subscribe, join us. And now without further ado, let's get on with the finale. If you see me a little bit fidgety, is because this is a new sweater. It is pure white. I just took the tags off of it and I'm wearing a red lipstick. If you have children, you are fully aware that you probably don't wear white like me. Yeah, I don't ever wear white, only on camera these days, or if it's just a me and Mr. Man kind of date. And I'm a little nervous I'm gonna get any lipstick on it because this was not cheap. All right, so let's get on with this finale. If you have been following me all along, you know that the last update I mentioned to you guys, I was not rolling anything new in. So at this moment, I only have 9 products instead of 10. So I'm gonna go through all the 9 products right now. No particular order, let's go on with the first one. This is my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Corrector. Can I talk? No, apparently not. So this, I just wanted to get more use out of it. And boy, looking at this, I say if this continued for 1 more month, I would have hit pan on it.
I'm about to drop it. My goodness, don't wear white again, Alex, because you're making yourself nervous.
So this is what we are working with right now. I don't know if you guys can see that very, very deep pan in there. I just wanted to get more use out of this. There was nothing particular or specific I wanted to get done with this. I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish it throughout the year, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to hit pan because I don't use that much product of it. I'm happy that this much got used, so that gives me an indication that I can get one of these per year. So one of these jars will last me a full year basically, and I only have to buy it once a year, which is great because it does the job and I love it. This is where it stands. You'll probably see this next year in a project pan somewhere. To move on to my MAC powder. This was something that I just wanted to get use out of again. I knew you weren't going to see that much usage on it. I don't know if you guys can see that the pan has flattened out a lot more. It's not as domed as it used to be when I first started this project pan. Beautiful. I'm wearing it today just like the corrector. I love it. I enjoy it. If I'm picking one pressed powder, it's going to be this going forward for until I like anything else. This is my favorite pressed powder, honestly. The other powder that I had in this project pan was my Hourglass Diffused Light. Again, I didn't think I was going to get that much progress on it, but here we are, and it's definitely flattened out. You can no longer see the dome-shaped. That's where we stand. I use this here, as you guys know. I'm not trying to do the cross. I just do this, the upside down T is what I use this for. I really like this one. I prefer the diffused light. The dim light one. This one's a little bit brighter for me, so I'm gonna have to get use out of it the most in the wintertime than I will in the summertime going forward. This product, just as well as the MAC product and the IT Cosmetics, you'll probably see in a project pan next year because I do want to finish this one off. It is now my oldest powder, so I want to get it done, and I don't mind just using it gradually. Let's share with you guys the most boring thing that I ever could have put in a project pan, and that is this liner. I checked the tally and I still cannot see anything moving. So you guys, this is where we ended up with this product. My gosh, this was here all year long, I think. And look, I still have this much left. I'm wearing it again as a tight line. I'm never ever buying any black eyeliner ever again in my life, you guys. I haven't purchased a black eyeliner in I don't know how long. I don't want any more. I have enough. I have way too many as it is, and Look how slow these are, you guys. All I need is one for like 5 years, no joke. So I told you it was going to be here to the end of time. My Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I wanted to get as much use out of it as I possibly could. I did not expect to finish this off by the end of the year, and sure enough, it is still here, and that is okay with me. I can still use it and continue to use it, and it will probably be an empty for next year. So here's where we started. This was the first update, second update, third, and now this is where we are right now. So I have this much left of it, and if you guys know, this will probably be a good 3 months worth of eye primer. I'm going to continue to use all these products, even though this is ending. I still will be using them, so they will be empties for next year. They just won't be empties for this year, and that's fine with me. This will be an empty. I like it. Would I purchase these on my own? No. I've purchased these years ago, and I've realized that there are cheaper alternatives that work just as well. So if I get this as a gift with purchase or a free gift, I wouldn't mind using it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this. The product that will haunt me forever, you guys. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfect Foundation and Concealer. I wanted to finish this off this year, and unfortunately, I have yet to even, the wand is still coming out with plenty of product. So yeah, it's going to be here for a while. This I'm only using as a concealer. I'm wearing it today as a concealer, and that's how I will use it. It looks like, I'm looking at this, I'm about right here. So I only have this much left, but if you know anything, that's about a good 2-3 months left. So this is going to be an empty for next year, unfortunately. I will be carrying this on. I will be continuing to use this. It's not that I don't like the product. It's just I wish that it was the right shade for my skin tone to be able to use it the way it was intended to be used. Yes, it does say foundation and concealer, but I got it for a foundation, not as a concealer. My concealer, this is the concealer from Ulta. This, I told you guys last month that I was going to pull out the stopper, and sure enough, I did pull out the stopper, but I'm still working on the product on the wand. There is still product coming out of the wand, and there's still quite a bit of product in here. So I'm gonna say another month and this should be done. Crossing fingers, this will be in my 2020 empties. I think this will be in my 2020 empties. I didn't meet my goal by finishing it off in this project pan, but I'm thinking it will be done and put into my 2020 empties, which is great because that's one less concealer I will be carrying over into 2021. 2 more products left. I have my IN Beauty Project Power Up Dual Face Setting Mist. This is officially finished. We finished this one off. I am done. I don't know if you guys can see the tallies where they go all the way over here. So we started out here, and this is where we were last month, and now I finished this one off. This was a really nice face mister. I really enjoyed it. It made my face nice and dewy, but not super oily, especially with this time of year. It would set my face, my under eyes. It would make my highlighter pop. It didn't have a strong scent. It didn't irritate my skin. Did not make me break out. I liked it a lot. Would I go out of my way and buy it? No, I have my favorite, and that's what I'll stick to because I know they'll work. But this was nice, and I had it. This was in a, I forget what kind of beauty box I got this, in a monthly beauty box. That's how I ended up with it, and I'm happy that I did finish it. So this at least will be in an empty for 2020. Yay for me. Last but not least, I have my Wet n Wild highlighter. As you guys can see from last month, I had mentioned to you guys I had a nice dip going on in the center. I really was using and abusing this highlighter, and I loved every second of it. And now, as you guys can see, I have made a very, very large amount of pan in there. I knew I was going to hit pan, but I didn't expect it to be that deep. This was where the actual dip was, and I realized how wide the dip was. This was such a beautiful highlighter. I loved every second of it, and these highlighters have a very shallow pan, so I don't see myself having trouble finishing this off when and if I do put this into another project pan in the future. I'm very happy to say that my actual packaging did not break in the process. I've been very cautious of that and very mindful whenever I use my products to not break these little things off, because I do see a lot of people breaking them off by accident, obviously, and I don't want that to happen to me, because then it just gives me more, it's annoying to me, and I want to finish a product off even faster because I hate when packaging breaks. This, I'm happy to say, I also met my goal on, so I can put this back and people can see that this was used and abused. I'm very proud of myself for this. Very proud of myself for another highlighter that has seen pan this year. I think this is like my 4th highlighter this year that I've hit pan on, and that to me is amazing. So overall, you guys, I met 2 goals. So technically I was down to 7 products. I think you'll see this in my empties video for sure. And maybe this, maybe, I don't know. But other than that, everything else will be rolled over into a new project pan next year. This project pan will not be returning. I am sad to say that. It will not be returning because I have a new project pan that will be replacing this one. This I've been doing for the last 2 to 3 years, as you guys have heard, and I've loved every bit of it, but I wanted a change. I wanted something to challenge myself, and boy, did I find something that's gonna challenge me real good. I was going to do my whole collection project pan roulette, but in the last few days as me filming this, I just got invited into a project pan that is kind of like that, but even more of a challenge and even more fun to do. Something brand new that the beauty community, that the project panning community has yet to see. So you guys stay tuned. We have quite a bit of people joining and it's gonna be exciting. So I will be doing that next year instead of this project pan. It'll take place of this one because it will be year long and it will be involving very difficult products. So I have to weigh my options here and pick and choose which ones I feel like I will be successful in. You have to set yourself up for success and not failure. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this project pan while it was going on. I know you guys loved it. I could tell by the views in the comments that this was one of your favorite project pans, but don't be disappointed, you guys. Wait till you see this project pan that's coming next year. I cannot wait. I am so excited. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me throughout this whole entire year in this project pan. I'll put more videos right over here for your enjoyment. I'll see you guys tomorrow with day 2. I'm going to strongly say that that is day 2 you will see tomorrow because I know today's day 1, obviously. I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.